and Yoy, or what's your name again? Yorigi. And this is something in the way. Underneath the bridge, the tarp has sprung a leak,
And we are live.
What's up? Welcome to this episode of Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
Welcome to this episode of Your Mom's House with Tom Segura, featuring Theo Vaughn.
Featuring fucking Tom Segura's fake ass laugh.
Dude,
Have you ever noticed that?
have you seen his new special?
Yeah.
I Came Everywhere.
I thought it was called Sledgehammer. His tour is called I Came Everywhere.
Right.
Or what?
That's what I meant.
I didn't-
Sledgehammer, but it's part of the I Came Everywhere. I thought that was clever.
No, that was funnier than his whole special. Was the tour name? In my opinion.
I think that gives me some inspiration. I should figure out how many places I can come in before somebody notices. How much, how much objects I can
in between the loaves of bread in your fridge, because we're black and we keep loaves of bread in our fridge.
I didn't know that was a black guy thing.
I just saw a meme of it and I was like, I keep bread in my fridge. So they were like, you know you're black if you keep bread in your fridge. And I opened my fridge and I was like,
whoa. Yeah, you should see like the end of my bed. Like I have like this like bed frame, and I keep my cum towel at the end of the bed. Sometimes it gets too much, and I have to peel it off the edge of the bed frame. It's fucking disgusting.
It's 2007. You're finishing the fight.
Exactly. I was finishing the fight and my girlfriend the other day, and then I went to reach for the cum towel, and I'm like,
we should give.
I know we're not having sex enough for the towel to be this disgusting. I'm sorry. It's obvious I masturbate.
You know you hitting it right when she starts going.
Guy's afraid to moan. I'm in my like, oh.
But yeah, it's good. I had a good day. Good day, man. Just been grinding like you never seen before. What about you? just yeah.
At the skate park?
Everywhere. I've just been
That's
here,
cool.
there, everywhere.
Me? I don't know. I went to, you saw me earlier.
Again,
it's amazing
stealing my water.
Yeah, it's amazing how we have to meet this way.
Yeah,
just patrolling the neighborhood and you just
and see
pull up
you.
with my cum towel, and I'm like, I gotta wash this off.
That's how I know.
In the local spring.
That's how I know there is a God. Because of moments like that. And now here we are.
I'm meaning to talk to you about that, actually.
What's
We're getting on
God?
that metaphysical level.
What?
I mean, you've done drugs, right?
I've done a lot of drugs.
You know, what's that like?
It's
Specifically the psychedelic kind.
the psychedelic drugs. I actually took mushrooms the other day and I was sitting on this couch just crying. And then that's usually how it goes with mushrooms. When I take mushrooms, I just cry. And then I'm like, whew, it feels so much better. It's weird. Yeah. Or it's not that weird. I just tap in, bro. I'm like, damn.
I've been like on the dark corners of Reddit,
Yeah.
reading all these fucking horror stories of people taking. Have you ever taken DMT?
Yeah.
What's that like?
You really want me to explain the whole thing?
Kind of do. Is it gonna freak me out?
You ever seen like Avatar: Last Airbender?
Mm-hmm.
You know when he's like trying to get into the Avatar state and he's walking like in the stars and there's like this pathway.
Well, I've heard some people take DMT and they're like, I've seen God.
Yeah.
They're like, don't.
Yeah.
They're like, don't preserve your conscience. Like, some people are like preserving their consciousness. They're like, don't do it.
Don't do it.
It's like, what?
I say don't do it.
What's on that? Like everyone who takes DMT or like psychedelics of some form always say like, I'm just gonna hedge my bets.
What do you
just,
mean?
And just like, you know,
That mosquitoes.
die. You know what I'm saying? Like, we as humans like fear death,
Right.
and it's like, you know, it's the same thing for like I heard taking DMT is like the same thing. Like it's like a similar psychedelic to having like a near-death experience. Like
That's
your body,
what, yeah.
your body produces DMT, right?
Yep. Yeah. That's why you can take it, get super high, and then you're
And
sober.
you come down
because
super
you
quick.
make it in your body.
Like your body knows. It's like not. It's not like acid.
Yeah,
Where it's like
not
some synthetic
foreign
compound
to your
Yeah.
body. It's like you produce it. It's like when you dream. Have you ever had a dream? And like a super vivid and submersive dream. It's basically the same thing, except it's like kind of profound.
It's like out of body.
Yeah,
You get as close as to your original state without like actually being there.
Yeah, you're kind of like somewhere else.
I wasn't
like,
fucking paying attention.
Like,
No thanks.
yeah,
Freaks
you
me the
never
fuck
done psychedelics.
I've never done like, you know, I do weed.
If you smoke, dude, if you did,
I mean,
psychedelics,
weed is like
you would
weed
be
is
like,
weed is yeah no, weed is like the furthest I'll allow myself, you know, to get from myself.
yeah.
And alcohol, but
Mm.
no, I don't think I'd enjoy
No,
psychedelics.
they're not for everyone. I'd say that. I think I've gotten pretty enlightened from them, and I love them. But you don't need that shit. You can have profound experiences other ways.
So like, let's get into this, you know.
All right,
It's
yeah.
like-
Tell me.
So like,
Tell
do
me
you,
what
do
you
you
want.
think? Do you think there is? I mean, the way I look at it, I think there's like three options, right?
Okay.
There's a superior being.
God.
That, like, could be a god. There's some like the universe itself is some intelligent force
Right.
that
The
coded everything, that started everything.
The
so like,
source,
so in the
yeah,
Bible
yeah.
it says there was darkness, God said let there be light.
Right.
Like that kind of
Right.
sense.
Right. Okay.
The second option is there is no God.
Mm.
Big Bang, you know, evolution, you know, it was just kind of like we had like the right mixture of like universal compounds, and that's why we're here.
Yeah.
And then three, if we really want to get freaky, we're in a simulated reality where,
Mm.
you know, we as humans, you know, the biggest daunting question is like, what are we? What do we come from? What is our creator? You know, AI wants to know, okay, where do we come from? What have we created?
Mm.
Okay, we've come from humans. Humans created us. Let's simulate like a human experience so we know where we come from.
Okay.
And then that creates like a ripple effect, like a Russian doll.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah.
So, like,
Patrioshka dolls.
Right. So like AI or some superior being creates us to figure out how it was made, and then we're like, okay, we're gonna but we want to figure out how we were made, so we're gonna make our own reality.
Okay.
In that reality, and then it's just a.
So it's almost. See that seems like a more logical thing.
That option has the most evidence and is the most likely.
It's logical.
Of what's going on.
It's very logical that the fucking AI are all that's left. So they're like, we gotta make it. We gotta understand where we came from, and that's what we're living.
Mm-hmm.
But how the fuck am I supposed to know? I can't.
Well, what do we do?
Tie my shoes.
I mean, that information's useless because it's like, what do we do as the individual?
I can't even read. You expect me to know
But
the
it's
fucking secrets?
interesting. It's interesting though, like, I mean, Joe Rogan experience. Like, I've just been fucking.
Is that where this is coming
letting
from?
that sit in my brain, all that kind of stuff, and I'm just generally curious.
Then you should
I research philosophers and stuff like that. But no, like I think if I try a psychedelic, I'm gonna have like a psychotic break.
Oh yeah. I think that I've had like pretty, like very manic moments where it's like losing my absolute mind, not while on psychedelics, but just like after.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like weeks and months and years after. I'll have these like psychotic breaks where I'm like, because there's nobody like telling you like what's right from wrong or what you should think about.
I wasn't
what's,
fucking
like,
paying
good
attention.
out
I
of the
panic
box.
just on a weed high.
Yeah,
Just now.
it's me too. Don't get me wrong. I'd rather take mushrooms than weed. And that's
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, like, some people can just, like, I know, like, Shane Gillis, for example, he can't do weed.
right.
Like, he doesn't like the thoughts he
Right.
gets when he's high. But he can, like, if you've seen Protector Parks, he just crushes mushrooms.
Right. No, that's how it goes.
So,
I used to think like, damn, that's crazy until like
I
2
heard-
weeks ago.
but then
now
I heard-
it's like I'll take shrooms over.
yeah, but
weed.
then I hear microdosing, can help anxiety and help you put
yeah,
you more at ease with just,
that's helped me. Definitely.
going with the flow of the universe and just kind of like, because
Mm-hmm.
we as humans, like, we like control, but
Mhm.
control is only an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
This life we're living is only an illusion. Like, we think we have more control. We only have control over ourselves. We don't have control of what the universe does with us.
And even
we're only
then,
a product of the universe.
do we even have control over ourselves?
I think we do. Like, I could punch you in the face. I have control
But you're
over that.
not.
No, because I got morals.
Exactly.
we
But
don't
where
have-
do those come from?
We don't have control in the sense of, like,
Is that an outside force or is that you?
I think that's me. Because, my parents raised me.
I wasn't fucking paying attention.
Don't hit people.
Exactly.
Go to jail.
And that's your parents telling you that. But if you were
But
without
but I
that,
could easily just be like, screw you, parents, I'm going to jail.
yeah.
But I know what jail's like, and I was like, why would I do that for myself? So I think it's me making that conscious decision not to assault people.
Right. But
It
If
goes
you
against
didn't
it goes against my internal.
if you had nobody
Moral
telling you
values.
like, bruh, better not hit people.
Well, yeah, there are people like that just don't have that moral conscience. They weren't raised like that.
And that's what I'm saying is, are we really making that conscious choice, or is it just the way we're raised and how we've developed in this society?
Well,
or
we didn't.
whatever?
Nobody asked to be here, so that's why free will is an illusion.
Perhaps, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like, do you even make it conscious decisions, or are you just a law of averages type deal? Let's go shoot up a bank. I don't know, man.
Spooky stuff.
Did I choose to drink this hop tea, or did the hoop tea choose me?
I think it's just all in the algorithm, So NPCs are definitely a real thing.
Yeah, that's what I was.
2006 Honda Civic, 2006 Honda Civic, 2006 Honda Civic.
I've heard it. I heard it. What's that?
It's like that weird SpongeBob game.
Oh
Where
wait,
they're fucking glitching out.
that dude, that one you saw me. The fog is coming.
Oh,
The
yeah.
fog is coming. The fog is coming.
There's another one, and they're just all like 2006 Honda Civic. 2006. So it's like if we can program like characters in that game to like just do that, that's in their program. Then, what if that's God? It's just some other spirit being.
Well,
I mean, we do have substantial evidence that all living organisms have a code.
during your day, do you have an inner monologue where you're like,
Every day.
all right, I've come to realize that some people just don't have that at all. But I know the people that do have that, or seem like they do, they're a lot more eccentric in a way.
Mm-hmm.
They're not so like sheepish, where they like just do what they're told, They want to do other stuff,
I wasn't fucking paying attention.
No, I don't think I'm following.
There's
Do people have a moral conscience? Is that where you're getting at?
There's people that don't have like a inner monologue. So like when you're doing something,
For me,
they just don't
for
have
me,
that.
I believe I have two voices. I have this voice, like my audible voice, and then my internal voice. And my audible voice and my internal voice go back and forth, and that dictates my decisions and what I do during my day.
Right.
I mean, that is the gift and the curse of being human, because we have this tool that helps us problem solve, which is our inner monologue.
Mm.
But I mean, I don't think it's specifically humans that have this. I mean, like, that was like the worst part of Catholic school for me, when they were like, dogs don't
You went to
have...
Catholic school?
Yeah. St. Michael's, hence the tattoos.
Is
Hence
that
the
why your
tattoo.
middle name's Michael?
My dad's name's Michael. But yeah, I grew up going to St. Michael's Catholic Church.
What was that like? You get molested?
Oh, Brother.
Yes.
Brother, every religion is they rape babies.
To tell you got raped?
No, I'm not saying I did.
Oh, okay.
That's how I knew I was ugly, because I was an altar boy. Nobody touched me.
They're gonna get you somehow.
That pussy.
Sexual trauma, it's your self-esteem.
But Muhammad, in the Quran, he married a 6-year-old, so what's up with that?
He knows what he likes.
Why are Muslims pedophiles? Why is it specifically? I mean, don't get me wrong. Priests rape people.
It's a meme.
They rape people, okay? But why, there's always like that one group of people that's always just the meme,
Yeah, definitely.
It's always like the black people with their loaves of bread.
Well, I mean, the Muslims, those are like the people you say like blow stuff up, right? Or like that's like the...
I guess that's their thing.
That's like the stereotype.
But...
And then the white people...
But Christians for thousands of years went on crusades.
Yeah, and they basically did
the same shit.
Like, way worse, probably. Like, they didn't have
I
bombs.
wasn't fucking paying attention.
Like, it's the only thing... It's the only... I don't... Like,
or maybe they had some
I wouldn't
bombs.
say, like...
They had the N-bomb.
Conscious...
That's
highly
sure.
controversial. The only... Like, moratically correct group of people, I feel like, are that, like, the Buddhists, Hindus. Hindus sometimes, but Buddhists pretty good, It's more of a philosophy. They're more just like, we're chilling.
See, I thought that for a long time. And then I look into it, and Gandhi was fucking kids.
Yeah, he's a Hindu, yeah.
And so was the Dalai Lama was like,
kids.
put your tongue in my mouth to that child. And I was like, wait a second. I thought these guys were the cool ones. They aren't.
You're gonna get shitheads in every group.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Don't judge the group, judge the character.
No,
of the individual.
I think at the end of the day, it's about what those ideologies do to you internally, not really about like the people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm more of a Hindu kind of guy, to be honest.
Hindu's pretty sick.
I'm on that Hindu shit, to be honest.
You get that karma, you get that infinite lives.
Right. But, then again, I don't really necessarily believe everything they be talking about. But...
Well, I think...
Oh, Marilyn throwing up.
If you can't hear that, people, the cat just
I
puked.
hope we caught it. Turn that shit. Turn it up.
Ooh, turn it up.
Oh, she's throwing up.
Poor kitties.
Is that getting louder or quieter? Ready?
I think it's the same.
Whatever. Fuck it.
So
that's a wasted bit. I gotta clean that shit up.
If the hint... Alright, enough.
Marilyn. Oh, no.
So, I guess the Hindus are correct if we're going to get into that multiverse, like, multi-reality thing. Like, there is infinite lives.
Yeah, like the rebirth thing.
Mm-hmm.
They, but I don't get how they know. They'll randomly pick a new Dalai Lama, just like some random kid, and take them from their family and be like, this is... And then they take a bunch of the kids that they think are the Dalai Lama, and then they leave out a bunch of personal items from the last Dalai Lama. And if the kid picks those things up, and there's probably more behind it, but this is just one of the things. If the kid grabs the stuff that was the last Dalai Lama's, they're like, oh, this is the new one. And then they're like, sorry, family, this kid's our fucking messiah, and we're taking him from your family. And
Okay.
He's
a Jedi. He's a Jedi.
Yeah, how the fuck do they know, though?
He's one with the Force.
Yeah, that's all we got to go with. Is that he's Mace Windu.
He's Obi-Wan. He's Qui-Gon Jinn, bro.
He's Mace Windu.
Obi-Wan. I'm the Top Gun.
Smoking Dagobah. Yeah, we're bombing. Just like don't say it, Gandhi.
Mm-hmm.
Marilyn.
I think I'd have a much better relationship with weed if I didn't start with GBing.
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
1 gram
attention.
sockets.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
If I just kind of would have
yeah.
eased into it.
See, that's the thing, though. I was smoking back then. That was the best time of my life. And now I smoke like the
But it was skunk weed, bro.
True. Now I smoke the Zaza. And I'm like, oh.
Now it's all legal now. You can get it legally and it's all like...
Yeah. It's that fucking Dago ball.
But it's still like sometimes I'll like... Now I think I'm like screwed up to the point where it's like I'll try like the babyest bit and it'll spin me.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
Like...
Hit the dab pen. Hit one blinker, bro.
Well, dab pen's different because you don't know what the fuck
True.
they put in a dab pen.
It is like concentrate.
It's like whatever they put in a vape. So it's not like... It's better just to smoke like actual weed for sure.
Yeah.
And then edibles is a whole different animal. It's like a whole different drug.
Edibles are pretty...
Pussy. Like,
I don't know, man.
a year ago, my girlfriend went out to Denver. My girlfriend at the time went out to Denver. Picked up 25 milligram gummies.
Mm-hmm.
Flew back.
Yeah.
I tried one. It was fine. I honestly forgot I took it.
10 milligram?
25.
25.
So, I mean, could be worse. It's still on that, like, dipping your toe in the water.
25 is like a small dose.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
But then I took it again, like another day.
Yeah.
And swore the birds were fucking talking to me.
And you're... Really?
Like, and I got on this whole tangent where I was just like, how come birds only have one dialogue? Have you ever noticed that? They only have, like, one call. Like,
Yeah.
most birds are just kind of like... And I was like, imagine just being stuck saying the same shit. Like, you can only say one thing, and it's just, I'm gay.
Yeah, but then,
I'm gay.
But then you get to have sex
And then I could have
fly.
sworn they were saying Nick's gay.
Really?
Nick's gay. Yeah.
That sounds like an internal conflict, and you should...
I wasn't fucking paying attention.
It sounds like psychosis.
Yeah, honestly. That's the shit Alex Jones is talking about, bro.
The fucking frogs are gay.
That would suck, dude.
Dude, my grandma is Alex Jones.
What do you mean?
I went to go give her like a check for money the other day, and I swear she's the reason I have all this fucking angst about shit, because she'd always has some sort of anxious news to give me.
What'd she say?
She was like, the reason we're getting all this rain, Nick, is because the sun and the sun flares.
So you're
And I guess she's not terribly wrong, because like, it's like, or grandma, it's the summertime and it rains in the summer every day. It's kind of what happens when it's hot and humid.
Does it?
Yeah. It's been raining quite a bit. Have you seen fucking
Oh,
Vermont
yeah.
right now? They're canoeing to get to work.
Really?
Yeah.
It has been raining. They need need more rain in Canada right now.
I guess that's kind of unnatural, but I don't know if it's like, I guess they're like blaming it, like there are astrophysicists like blaming it on the sun, saying it's like off its cycle, or it cycles early or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not tapped into the whole ecosystem thing. I'm very far separated from the Earth's fucking... And
It's like,
effect
Jesus,
on it.
Grandma. It's like, can I just give you a check and not have anxiety
And
about the sun fucking blowing up?
she was like, you see, Nick, Gandhi fucked children.
She was the one that told me that was like, the sun's gonna blow up, and I'm like when I'm like 9, you know, when we all got that news, and we're like,
You're high as shit, and you're like...
yeah, when I was 9, I was high as shit.
You're like, no shit, hitting a Jeep, and your grandma's like,
Hitting like
Nick.
a dark matter Jeep at Logan Sisk's house.
Nick is gay.
Nick is
Yeah, hitting...
dark matter. Like, that's what we called it. We called it gray matter, because it was like solid.
I wasn't
gray.
fucking paying attention.
Fucking Gatorade bottle.
Dude, Jeeps are disgusting.
And then my friends were like, hit that, or we're not friends anymore.
Oh, and then you hit it, and you're like, are we still friends, guys?
As I'm seizing. That's immediately setting up for a bad trip.
Yeah, literally, like, yeah. Nah, I don't really fuck with weed, to be honest. Like, I used to really love it, but now it's kind of like, I don't really care. Smoking weed while I'm on mushrooms, death sentence.
Yeah.
I'll start actually...
What's a death sentence?
fucking me
What's a
up.
death sentence is another girl I was seeing.
Mm.
Kind of a player, guys.
Yeah, Jesus. This is like
her
the
sister-
18th person.
Her sister tried coke for the first time,
Okay.
and she was like freaking out because when you do coke, your heart speeds up and like
Yeah.
you start sweating. And never tried coke. This is the reason why I wouldn't try it.
It didn't do that to me.
But then she started smoking weed to get out of it, and
just went wrong.
like she just like kept hitting the vape pen, and
Trying to stop it.
yeah, and it just
Made it way worse.
it's gonna make you
Overthink it.
way more aware of how you're feeling,
You're way more in it.
isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like coke. I don't like weed.
I don't
like-
see how coke's enjoyable,
Nah,
but I guess it hits the pleasure center in your brain.
Nah, bro. I think people who like coke's got something very deeply wrong with them because it's only a high that lasts like 15 minutes, and if you really, really love it, and your night revolves around it, like you never done it.
No,
You haven't done any drugs, have
just
you?
weed.
You just smoked weed and drank alcohol.
That's all you need.
Bro, we gotta hit the bar sometime and get blackout and drive home.
Hit the Tesla.
Yeah.
We'll be like Arbiter at the end of Halo 3.
Take us home. when we finish the fight.
Yeah.
Bro, we gotta get wasted sometime.
I mean, I like alcohol because, like, it's actually the only thing that actually slows my thoughts down, so I don't have to, like, I can turn my brain off and just not have to think for a minute.
Yeah, it's almost like I don't know, it's so weird though.
It's like, I'd be doing it every time if it didn't just fucking ruin your life.
Yeah, I don't know, it's weird though. Like, when I get, like, you know who Alan Watts is? He's like a philosopher, and he is like just one of these guys I was into, but it turns out he's super drunk all the time. And it's like, when you get drunk, it's almost like you get in this, like, you could either, like, be, like, make you think way less, but sometimes for me, it makes me think so fluently. And I start, like, I'm able to do, like, things in my head, and, like, I don't know, like, when it comes to philosophy, thinking, like, alcohol can really, like, get me to a place that, like, nothing else can. But
Alcohol before, like, going on stage helps. Well, not with music, but it helps more with comedy because I kind of get that.
Yeah.
Kind of get that cocky.
yeah, you
So
need
sometimes
that.
it can be annoying, but like I can go up there off like 6 Bud Lights.
Yeah,
Think
Just
I do awesome. I could bomb, but like it
it
helps.
feels right.
It feels
wasn't
better.
fucking paying
If I
attention.
go up high, I'm gonna hear one person. I'm gonna hear one person clap, and I'm gonna be like, "What was that? I don't like that."
Yeah, I could.
Why do
never
we do that? Why do we clap?
I could never.
Like,
Yeah,
I'll get on
like,
that tangent, and then I'll just forget about my stuff
your
that I
whole
write down.
fucking bit.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I wouldn't do stand up high. I haven't done stand up in a long time. When are we going? I thought we were like, yo, when the summer comes around, we're hitting Boston.
I don't have any good material written.
That's so gay.
Yeah, we can hit Boston. But
Should
your
we?
phone's broken.
Yeah.
I can't get a hold of you. Can't even get a hold of you to do this podcast.
Yeah. Nah, but you can.
Did you see I commented on your post?
Yeah, I saw it. I don't need a phone. All I need is the Instagram DM. When do you have? Just go to Boston, bro. Run up the open mics, bro.
Yeah.
Just have fun, bro.
Working night shift just sucks.
Oh,
Because all the open mics are on a Monday. They're going to let us up on a Saturday.
yeah.
Saturdays for people with talent.
Yeah.
Already established comedians, musicians.
Fuck that, dude.
Just go up there anyways.
Dude, I'll fucking blow the place up, bro. I got some material right now. And put people under a bus. We should go, dude. Enough of this bullshit.
I don't know.
Yeah, but didn't you? Whatever, bro.
I have something about Japanese guys. I've been trying to help my female friends pick up older Japanese guys, and it's easy. You just give them a Hiroshima and blow the shit out of them.
Yeah, dude. You told me that joke last year.
That's all. Yeah, I know.
That's all you got. Bro, you take some shrooms.
I wasn't
and write
fucking
some
paying
new
attention.
jokes.
I don't need it.
Then write the new jokes.
Now.
Now.
My girlfriend knows I don't like anal, so whenever she's mad at me, sometimes she makes me take the dirt road home
That
as
was
a punishment.
That was a bomb.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't have good
That'd be a
shit.
bomb.
My ex-girlfriend has genital herpes. That's not funny. I'm just scared.
That's kind of funny. That could be.
I don't know.
Oh, I wrote this joke the other day. I'm not gonna say it on the podcast though. You're gonna have to see it live and direct. That was a pump fake and a half.
Yeah.
Pussy, pussy.
I don't get how men are men anymore. Like, I don't get this dominatrix shit. Getting like guys like getting kicked in the balls now, telling them they have tiny wieners.
Mm-hmm.
If I was told that, I'd be like, "Fuck you, lady."
That's the joke, bro. You've been. What have you been doing these past couple months?
You know, just say you're a good mother. Say you're good at cleaning the dishes. I don't know. Just say you're a nice lady. Just tell me you're a nice lady.
Yeah. You need to work on your material, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Matter of fact, good idea. Don't take me to open mic with you until you got some fire.
I've been trying, well, like, I'm taken now, but when I was single, I was trying out different substances, you know, like Benadryl, and seeing how good it was with helping me pick up women.
I wasn't fucking paying attention.
The Hat Man just appeared in my hallucination, I was like, Hat Man, how do I pick up these fine bitches? And he was just like,
Nick.
he was just like, just sniff their toes. I thought that was a little weird, but...
Nick is not... He's not striking gold right now. Banana.
It's the point of this podcast. We haven't been podcasting now, so I
Yeah,
can't
you're
come up with
right.
material.
You're right, though. We've been out of the loop, to be honest. I mean, I made Teslas with Tim.
Tim's still sober?
Hell no. Of course not, dude. Does rehab even do anything for people, bro?
That's why you don't do heroin.
Everyone that I've known
That's
that's
why
gone,
you do not do heroin.
Everybody I know that's gone to rehab just relapses.
Have you been in the same room as someone doing heroin?
No.
I have.
What was that
it's
like?
Time to leave. You get anxious because like fentanyl and shit gets in the air, and it's like...
Fentanyl in the air?
Yeah, like paramedics OD.
Off the fentanyl air?
Or yeah, they'll like touch something and they'll show up.
Oh,
and get
yeah.
through your skin.
I've heard about that before.
It's like, okay, I'm gonna use my door. I'm gonna use my feet to open every door in this house, and I'm gonna leave with my feet, no hands, and no hands challenge. Get out of the heroin house, no hands challenge.
Yeah, it's not like they're gonna run after you. They're gonna be like, wait, man.
Pussy, pussy.
Wait.
Well, it depends on how they're ingesting. Like, injecting is not the only way. I heard like if you do the injectable heroin, then you become a couch. But like if you smoke it, it makes people like super alert.
No, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I did fentanyl one time. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and I did it. Sniffed this pill. Projectile vomited. Tried to go outside to get some fresh air. Open the door. My friend's dog just runs out into the woods. And I just gotta chase it for like 2 miles.
Oh, I thought you just let it go.
So high. No, I chased after it and I just was like...
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's
no,
something you should bring up.
And I lost
This
2...
thing.
I had 2 phones. I lost both of them. In the
You're
snow.
just throwing your phones. You
Yeah.
lose this extra weight. You gotta
No, it was the middle of the winter, so it was like snow on the ground up to my like ankles, and I was just chasing this dog through the woods, just high as fuck, like so high. Like
Might not have been fentanyl then.
Mm,
I don't think you're doing much after you do fentanyl.
It was supposed to be a Percocet, but you know, perks don't make me
I feel like perks would make you do that
projectile
though.
vomit. It didn't feel like a normal perk, because I've taken normal perks, and they're pretty nice. But, you know, you know, like your life's over, and you're gonna die. And I just felt like, I don't know. I can understand why people would get addicted to that, though. I mean, shit smacks you like a fucking... like none other. But it's not really my drug of choice, per se. Which you can find a lot of in this area.
Yeah, the thing is just about drugs is there's no one size fits all. Like, if there was just one drug where it was just like, nobody freaks out on this, nobody has any negative side effects on this, you actually will feel calmer after you take this more.
Yeah, like the one
Give
drug.
that to me, but it's like, no. It's
Yeah.
like there's no Goldilocks zone drug.
Well,
It's all fucking bad.
have you ever taken Oxycontin?
That ruins your life. That's the one side. That's the one, like, that's what's dicey.
Yeah, true. No, it's way too easy to take a bunch of pills. Cause
I mean, I'd rather a drug physically harm me than mentally.
they make you mad too.
Yeah.
Like pills will just make you pissed at like nothing. It's bad. One time I took oxys because I had my wisdom teeth
Oh
out.
yeah, that shit's bad.
Yeah, I was taking them, and then I almost fought this kid. And I like looked back, and I was like, "Why was I pissed?" And I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, it's because I'm taking prescription medication, like a motherfucker."
I wasn't fucking paying attention.
Literally, like I was probably just withdrawing or whatever. I don't know. Drugs. You gotta find the right ones for you. I think mushrooms are my favorite at the moment. I really like mushrooms. Even though they're super overwhelming and make you cry. But it's kind of the good part. It's like getting that cry out. Because I'm like, after.
You gotta be in the headspace for it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You don't seem like a drug taker. So.
I'm very clean cut.
Yeah, you're kind of like a Sigma grindset.
I want to look like I'm not,
Mm.
but I am clean cut.
You do look like you would take a lot of drugs, but I know you don't. So. You don't even like do nicotine or anything.
No, the reason I didn't hop on that bandwagon is because I saw like everybody start going on, like getting on that train like in like 8th grade.
Yeah.
And like by like the time we're in high school, freshman year, everyone's like, I'm trapped and I don't like this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a jail cell people are putting there.
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
I've dated multiple women who are like, I do this and I don't like it.
I don't want to.
Yeah, and they just... Good thing about that is like when they try to quit, they're very horny.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, sex helps with the cravings.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm here to supply.
You're a rehabilitation center over here.
Yeah, that's correct.
See, that's a good bit.
But that only works for like 3 days.
Yeah.
And then they're like, I'm doing nicotine again.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing about me.
But that's like,
I smoke cigarettes.
That's like,
and I
that was
love
like,
them.
but like, I understand like that. I mean,
I wasn't fucking paying attention.
I understand like that feeling of an addiction like with porn.
Yeah.
A year ago, don't even ask me. I was
Exactly.
doing porn.
How about I ask you?
I was doing porn. I was watching a lot of porn a year ago.
I could see that with you.
But it's like you don't get. But the good thing about porn is you don't get like physical withdrawals. You just like get that craving for
you're
it.
just like, and then you're Marshall.
But then like, but then you like have actual sex, and while you're watching porn, it's like, wow, sex sucks compared
Yeah.
to actual porn.
Is it hard to?
But like if you have, but as long as like you're open with your partner and like you have like
yeah.
about like what you like and stuff like that, and you have enough sex, you're just kind of like, wow, sex is the balls. Fuck, why am I
Yeah.
watching so much porn?
No, I was
So,
thinking
like-
that today. I was like trying to beat my shit, and I was like, dude, I'm done beating my shit until a bitch comes here and has sex with me.
It's very underwhelming. Like if you haven't gotten laid for a while and then you finally do, and it's like, I'm just gonna go back to being single and just beating my meat.
I disagree, because I had sex like 3 months ago for the first time in like 8 months, and it was fucking sweet. But then I don't know, when you don't have it consistently, it's almost like when you do have it, I just feel like this like shame and this like guilt. It's weird. It was just some girl, like, I mean, we're friends still, but it was like some girl I met like at the Stone Church, and then I was like, afterwards I just felt like super fucked up. I don't know if that was like from like that situation or like the past leading up to this. Probably
because
you don't have that.
You don't have that like, or you have that emotional bond, but it's like not
exactly
that set up. Yeah,
I'm a sensitive guy. I need that.
No. Guys get attached through sex the same way girls get attached through sex. Just the only difference is guys have a better time compartmentalizing that. Okay, this is just a sex thing. Okay, this is a serious relationship thing. The only difference is I feel like women, they don't know how to differentiate the two because it's just kind of like like you know,
till it's too late. But same thing with guys. People grow out of it. But I feel like no matter what,
some people don't.
It's always a risk.
It's that inner monologue thing.
Yeah, it's always a risk to fall into that trap.
Like I know people who, like, unfortunately,
yes,
where people just use people and they don't know how to stop.
Yep.
Because that's just the way they're wired.
How do you tell a sociopath out of the crowd?
You gotta get to know them, and it's usually by the time you figure it out, it's usually too late.
And then boom.
Because they blend in. Sociopaths are everywhere. They're mailmen. They're dogs.
And then boom.
They're ingrained in our matrix.
Boom, you're 14-year-old fucking Gandhi.
And then boom, they're making out with your girlfriend at a campfire while you're sleeping. So that's what happened to me.
That's fucked up. That sucks, dude. I would fucking...
Therapy.
Therapy's not solving that one.
It did.
Really?
For me, yeah. It's
You're
called
over
self-worth.
it?
It's called self-worth.
I wasn't fucking paying attention.
Yeah, that bitch isn't worth a damn.
It's called building your self-worth. Yeah, well,
what a
truly.
trick, bro. She's fucking doing that. And what a trick-ass friend. Why are you hanging around tricks?
Well, people like that aren't your friends.
And that is the message of the day. Hell yeah.
Boom. We're locked out.
We're not stopping right now.
We're stopping never. This is a 24/7
When do you have to go
podcast.
home? You have to go?
Nah.
Word. Yeah, you work night shifts, so we could go to the bar still.
It closes in 20 minutes. So we're bringing the podcast with us.
Oh, yeah. I don't like dude, I've been going to the bar recently. It's not a good place.
Which bar?
I've been to TJ's and Wally's. Those are like...
Those places suck.
Yeah, they fucking blow.
They're just dive bars.
Yeah, where else are you supposed to go?
Stone Church.
Stone Church is lit, but...
Stone Church is lit.
Don't get me wrong, but...
I don't know.
It all
I'm not really a bar guy. I'm more just like a drink by myself.
Just with a shotgun in my mouth.
Until I die. Just drink gallons and gallons of Bud Light until I fucking die.
What do you do when you get home? You fucking...
I plug in my guitar and plug in headphones because I can't be loud, and I just write music.
You still gaming?
I'm on Xbox sometimes, yeah.
What do you play?
2K. I do a lot of My League.
2K used to piss me off.
Yeah, I don't play my career or my team anymore because it's all like a money pit. But My League's pretty fun.
Dude,
creating your own fucking league and just like, signing LeBron James to Celtics with Kristaps Porzingis and just...
That's a vibe.
I remember LeBron and then drafting Bronny James.
Yep. Vibe. That's a good vibe.
And then see how many fucking championships you can win.
I remember that shit.
I wasn't fucking paying attention.
That is fun.
That's usually what I do.
But,
I like baseball too, so I'll play like the show.
You play the show, dude?
Yeah.
Word. I'll give you a show.
Occasionally I'll play, just start replaying all the Halo campaigns. get like Cam Doherty or somebody to hop on with me.
Word.
Play on Legendary, all the skulls are on, so we just get raped.
He listens, bro. Shout out Cam, dude.
Shout out to Cam.
Shout out Cam.
You know, long time listener Cam.
Shout out long time listener Cam since day one.
You know, sometimes like I have all the GTAs, so I'll just like run up GTA Vice City.
Oh yeah, I got that shit on my fucking Xbox 360, dude. That's San Andreas, I think.
San Andreas is goated.
Yeah, I got that one.
It
And
bothers me about
yeah.
that.
Pussy.
Fucking like lift weights at the gym, become fucking shredded. It's like, why can't you do that in the new
Dude.
fucking games?
because they take all the cool shit out for little babies to play it. And it's like, dude, this is a game about murdering people and stealing cars and other assorted
It's
instruments.
cool how in Red Dead Redemption 2 you could like hog tie that woman that's like voting for women's rights and then throw her in a swamp and then alligator eats her.
I've never played. I played Red Dead, but I never like played.
Somebody got in trouble because they posted a video of like in like one of the cities. It's like during like the 1920s, so like that's during like women's suffrage and stuff like that. So like this guy literally just beats the shit out of this girl that's like protesting for women's voting, and then hog ties her and throws her in a swamp, and an alligator comes and eats her.
Maybe we should have ended the podcast. That's pretty fucked up.
No, they talk about it on Joe Rogan. They didn't censor that. They won't censor us.
True.
I wasn't fucking paying
Talked
attention.
about Red Dead on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, they were talking about like how fucking lifelike video games are, and then they go into this fucking. That's why we're living in a simulated reality. As technology improves, we can make super realistic shit happen.
Yeah. Maybe.
Definitely.
Probably, yeah. But are you? If you can plug into VR on some like live in a different dimension shit, you're gonna plug in?
Well, like it depends on what's in that other dimension.
Like anything you want.
I don't know.
If you could be Nickelback
No.
in 2005.
Yeah, but I know what's coming, like later.
If
Showing
you could
up
be
to
them-
fucking Portugal. Any Nickelback fans in Portugal? Bow!
If
And
you
then he
could,
flips off the fucking crowd, throws his guitar in the fucking...
they do that.
Yeah, you haven't seen that video?
No.
It was like, any Nickelback fans in Portugal?
He
He
threw
flips
his
off the guitar and they
guitar.
all throw their fucking equipment into the crowd and they left. Yeah, Nickelback's the most hated band of all time for no reason.
Yeah, that's weird, right? They don't even make bad songs.
No.
They're like, what is the?
They have like I'll admit they have like a pretty wide variety of sound. Like if you get into their newer albums, where it's just like How You Remind Me and stuff like that.
What's the air around them that breeds this hatred?
I think it all comes from like
Memes?
overplayed. Like it was How You Remind Me for like 5 years straight was like #1 on trending, and that's why it's kind of like K-pop now. It just sucks.
But I feel like it was like.
If you listen to that all day, every day.
But then.
But I feel like it's nostalgia for me because I grew up on that shit. So it's
that,
good now.
Does that mean the people buying records and streaming aren't the ones that buy tickets to go to shows? Because if realistically, if they're the biggest streaming, then and the biggest record sellers, then their shows should be lit. But that's not the case in Portugal, at least. So.
I don't know.
I thought you were an A&R for Atlantic Records. Sorry.
There's a band from New Hampshire, from fucking Brookline, New Hampshire, that in Russia for some reason they fucking love them, so they book stadiums in like Eastern Europe.
No shit.
They're called Our Last Night.
Never heard of them.
He used to sell out, or the vocalist was like started that band, or they started to blow up when he was like 15 or whatever, and they were playing arena shows when he was like 15. It's pretty sick. Started it with his twin brother, and there's a drummer there, 3-piece.
Twizzy.
Yeah, they do covers.
Pussy.
Kind
They're
of like
a
how,
cover band?
Kind of like how they're not a cover band. They do
Okay.
original, but they do covers. They have original
Good.
stuff,
That's good. That's good.
but they throw in covers. Like they'll take like Morgan Wallen or whatever, and they'll metalify it. They'll punk it out, and it's pretty sick.
Okay.
Which I like what a lot of bands are doing. They're taking like that stuff from like 80s, 90s, 2000s, different kind of genres, and they're just punking it out.
Dude, you trying to get punked out? So you write songs every day?
Yeah.
Nice.
Try to.
Me too. It's so much easier when you don't have a job. No shit.
I have a job.
Yeah. So
I don't like this.
Oh my god. Dude, I roasted them one time.
Mm-hmm.
My first stand-up bit ever.
Yeah, I'll get over it.
Yeah, it was bad. It wasn't even good. I miss stand-up, dude. Trying to do it again ASAP.
Let's get some material down. I think it's you definitely got some material there. If
dude, I could
you're
just
like, I
talk.
accidentally took Oxycontin or whatever you took.
Fentanyl,
And
yeah.
then I opened the door, and then my friend's dogs ran into the
I had to
woods.
chase it, but there's no like punchline. That's just like what happened.
The punchline is I opened the door and the dogs just ran into the woods.
That's
Like,
the
that's
punch.
funny.
No, I could. No, that's what I'm saying. I have a lot of life experience now, and I'm gonna continue to have more. And I'm just gonna murder. I refuse to think otherwise. If my first stand-up set went really well, I've done it stand-up 3 times. It's gone pretty well.
You just gotta do it.
It's never bombed. I've never gotten silence. I get laughs.
I was just playing guitar at the Zone Church last night, and it's dead. In the summertime, it's pretty dead because
Yeah.
everyone's at the beach and stuff.
Yeah.
Once it gets like colder, then people start to pack the church.
Yeah.
People
'Cause they're
start
trying
to
to get
pack the
warm.
church. They're trying to get warm for that
Yeah.
warm music, that warm jazz playing.
Church is nice, dude. I used to kind of feel otherwise, but now church is nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like the church. It's a good place.
I mean, that's always the option, but it's not a comedy club. There are comedians who do it, but it's
Yeah.
like you gotta have. I don't want to be censored.
No. I don't, but that's the thing. I think it's like cap. Like, they're not actually going to censor people. But they kind of did try.
They're not gonna censor people, but people will be mad at you.
Yeah, right. But I
People
don't
are
know.
gonna be mad.
People were kind of pissed at me, but like nobody was like, what
Or-
the fuck?
Or
Yeah.
are they, or is it just you? Are you internalizing that?
No, it was like actually people being like,
Coming up to you and being like, you
like
fucking
Dave
blow.
or whatever. He was like, that was a little brr brr brr. And then like I heard like after I performed and after Tim,
Dave said that? I don't think I've ever gotten that from Dave, and I've said some just vile shit up there.
Nah, he wasn't like tone it down or anything. He actually like complimented me. But I heard that after me and Tim went up, they said something about comedians not being able to go up before 10 p.m.
I mean, that's cap because I've gone up before 10 p.m.
Alright, then like I don't know who told me that because I like believed it. And I was like, well, my job here is done.
Sounds like
Yeah. Some
I
shit.
said that, but has psychosis. We gotta bleep that. He could
I
have been
agree.
in psychosis.
I agree.
So he could have heard a voice saying, "No comedians after 10," but it was like, just like from the attic or something.
I think you're onto something with that one, dude. Oh my
Alright.
god. Yeah, alright.
Running out of shit.
Jesus.
Running out of shit.
Yeah.
Maryland's going to bed.
I gotta clean up
Gotta
Maryland's
fucking
throat.
throw up. The roosters have come to roost.
Yeah. Fucking, whoa. Long ass pod.
Something in the way. Something in the way. Yeah. Something in the way. Something in the way. Underneath the bridge,
top has sprung a leak, and the animals I've trapped have all become my pets, and I'm living off of grass and the drippings from the ceiling. It's okay to eat fish, 'cause they don't have any feelings. Something in the way something